afternoon, welcome back to my channel, and this is going to be a charity update for the Tunbridge Titans live stream 24-hour on the 1st of November. So we're only 2 and a bit months away from the big event, which I think everyone's really buzzing for it, and it's going to be a cracking time, just like last year with all the guys that came up last year. It was just an amazing couple of days. And raised a load of good money for charity, which is the most important thing. So this video is a little update of the stuff that I've received in the last couple of months, and I've got a ton of stuff here, man. The missus is raging because it's all been about the house and stuff, but there's a ton of cool stuff here. But first I wanted to just mention as well that Jen, Retro Rivals Jen, she has started her work on her painting. So this year she's going to do a painting of Double Dragon. So when she's kind of like a little bit further on in that, I'll let her send a video over, or she can release a little shot or something on the progress she's making, because it's going to be absolutely brilliant and another fantastic art piece. I'm looking forward to seeing what she's cooking with that. And the next one is over on Twitter. I'm going to run a contest, another like a smaller kind of competition. Virtual photography competition. So I know that Generation Pixel takes a piss out of me for loving virtual photography so much, but I love the photo modes and things like that. So I want to kind of run a competition up until maybe like mid-October or something, of people's best pictures for the live stream. So the tag is going to be Titan Kids 25. I'll leave the tag up here and I'll leave it throughout the video so people can see it. And it's mostly aimed at, because I don't have Blue Sky, so it would be mostly aimed at Twitter, virtual photographers, and Instagram virtual photographers. So basically it's going to be just a picture that kind of like, that really, what's the word I'm looking for? That really connects with like children and things like that. So it could be a picture of kids, like something like Kenna Bridge of Spirits. It could be a picture of Kenna. It could be a picture of Hugo from Plague Tale, or it could just be like pictures that resonate a lot with kids. Like it could be like Spider-Man, or it could be Mario or Sonic or something like that. I'll have some kind of pictures kind of flying around here just so you can see what we're kind of looking for. So yeah, I think I'll run that competition or that contest until mid-October, and then once we've decided on a winner, it will either be the Titans that will be the judges to pick the winner of it, or it will be the virtual photography group that I'm part of, which is Virtual Photography Gamers. It will either be those guys or Titan guys that pick the winner. I don't really know who's going to pick what yet. It's just kind of something that's kind of sprung up in mind recently. But the idea is we're going to get the best picture, and I'm going to get it printed. I'm going to put it in a frame, and we're going to give it to the children's hospital so they can put it on the wall, with like a message saying thank you for supporting the Tunbridge Titans, which I think will be pretty cool, and it will get the virtual photographers kind of involved a wee bit as well, which I think will be nice. But yeah, tons of stuff here to get through. It could be a bit of a long video, but let's just dive straight into it. So I'm going to try and do it in the kind of timeline that I got the stuff. And I think the first stuff I got was from Super Pants Gaming. Go and check him out. A great guy, absolutely brilliant. He came up to see me, I want to say 2 months ago. And he came in and he gave us a box and said, this is all for the charity stream. And he said, listen, if you want anything out of it, you keep it, and the rest you put into the raffle. And there was a few things in here that I really did like, but realistically I'm not going to play them, so I thought I can't take them in good conscience, I can't take them. So I left them all in the box, and everything here is going to be up for grabs on the stream. So if you watched last year's, you put a tenner into the Just Giving page, and then you get your name on the wheel, multiples thereof, you get your name on multiple times. So you get 20 quid, your name goes on twice for this bundle or whatever it is. So let's get straight into it. So he gave us a bunch of PS2 games. So we've got Star Wars Super Bombard Racing. We've got From Russia with Love. Need for Speed Pro Street. We've got Pro Stroke Golf. True Crime New York City, which I believe I played, was it this year or was it last year? It was this year. I played, what do you call it? Sleeping Dogs. So apparently Sleeping Dogs is a sequel to this and True Crime LA. And originally Sleeping Dogs was going to be called True Crime Hong Kong. Sleeping Dogs is fantastic, so I imagine these games are pretty cool too. Splinter Cell, the original one. Tomb Raider, Angel of Darkness. Gran Turismo 3, absolute staple, quality game. Tony Hawk's Proving Ground. Tony. Lord of the Rings 2 Towers, again another fantastic game. Worms Forts Under Siege. And The Incredibles. So that was a bunch of PS2 stuff that Super Pants has kindly donated to the charity. And then we've got a big massive pile of Master System games. So let's get them all out. Oh, come on. There's a whole whack of Master System games as well. We've got G-Lock, Air Battle, Heavyweight Champ. I think Super Pants was going for a full Master System set, but then he decided not to. Kind of what I was just saying earlier, like realistically you wouldn't actually get round to playing them, and I think that's what he kind of came to the realisation as well. Like he would pay so much for a Master System game and he was like, I'm not going to play this. Indiana Jones Last Crusade. So this was the one of the games that I was going to keep because I had this when I was a kid. I won't play it realistically. I'm too much of a modern gamer. That's the issue. I won't go back and play that. Global Gladiators, Alien 3, California Games, Pro Wrestling with the weirdest cover art in the world. Let's check that. Golden Axe. Again, the cover art, it's just class, isn't it? Look at his face. It's all ski with. World Soccer. Golfomania. Sorry for the glare. Another one that I wanted to keep because I remember having this when I was a kid. There was this game and there was another shmup and it was Sagaya. I remember having that and I remember having this as well, which is Xenon 2 Mega Blast. I remember it being sold back then, so it's probably harder now. And then Spider-Man as well. So a whole bunch of Master System games there. And then the last thing he gave us was, and this is class, this is really cool, is the big Max Payne 3 Collector's Edition. So this is a big statue in here. Let's see if I can get it out without messing it up. So, oh, can I get it? Oh, sorry, it comes with this as well, which is like black and white kind of prints, which are pretty cool. I'm going to regret taking all this out, man. But these are cool, like black and white prints. I think these could be cool, like put into frames. There we go. Put in frames and just kind of like spaced out nicely on a wall. I think they're really cool. So we get those black and white prints in there as well. And Max Payne 3 is a fantastic, what a game that is, man. I really enjoyed that. So we've got that. I'm making a meal of this, man. Here it comes, it's coming. It's coming! Aye. Absolutely brilliant, man. Still in its baggy and everything. It's obviously just, can I take it out? I don't want to ruin it for whoever wins it. I think I can. Yeah, I can. I'll probably speed this up in the video. Or maybe I won't. Look how cool that is, man. That is mint, isn't it? That is so cool. It's a hefty piece as well. It's not a cheaply made thing. Absolutely brilliant. Put it back on them. So that was all from Super Thanks. I think you would agree that is all absolutely fantastic stuff. The raised it a wee bit. Aye, that statue was stunning, man. It was a lot easier to put back in than it was taking it out. Come on, get in. Famous last words. Right, so that was all from Super Thanks. So again, thank you very much, Soup. Absolutely awesome stuff. Oh, I'm sweating. Jeez, oh. And then next was a box we got from BS Crazy. So last year, you probably remember, if you watched the stream, we got a bunch of stuff from this guy as well. He sent across like the Astro Mini arcade thing. Who won that? Jordan Slasher won that, I'm sure. And he sent loads and loads of Game Boy Advance games as well, which we bundled with the Game Boy Advance bundle that we already had. There was a few like repros in it, but again, that doesn't really matter when you just want to play the games. And that's what we're going to do with some of this stuff as well. Once the guys all come up on the 31st, we'll kind of get together and just decide what we should bundle with what, like PS2 stuff together, Master System stuff together, and do you know what I mean? We'll bundle it all together to make it a more, make the bundles more relevant and more kind of streamlined for the stream. Because every hour we'll do a raffle kind of thing, like we did last year. So from BS Crazy, this is cool, man. So I'll start off with the coolest thing he sent up. So he was working on this, and he said that he was talking to me once, and he was like, "Just give me a couple more days, whatever, or a week or whatever it was," because he was working on something. And this is what he was working on. It's absolutely brilliant. So we've got this velvety, purple velvet base plinth, and then on top of that, this is Ace. He spray painted a gold, what's it called, quick shot joystick to look like the Games Master joystick, and I think that is absolutely wonderful. That is amazing. So it's also got on the front, so it's got perspex to go right around it, so it's in a perspex kind of box. But in the box it says, if I can get that up without too much glare, it says thank you for supporting the Tunbury Titans 24 charity stream 2025. So that sits in the front there like that. Aye, and I'm not going to put it all together, but everything's here for it. And that is a wonderful piece, man. That is absolutely fantastic. And I've since spoke to the general manager at the hotel, and he's going to let us put this out. I think we're going to put it down at the clubhouse, because there's a lot more footfall down at the clubhouse because of the golf and everything. So this is going to sit down at the golf club, and it's going to have like a flyer, which I think Pete's going to be working on a flyer for us. Pete on Retro Tip, he's going to work on a nice cool flyer, and it's going to sit next to this, and it's going to have a QR code on it. So in October we're going to open up the Just Giving page. So it's going to run a month, and we'll get loads and loads of folk kind of donating into the stream, and I think we're going to open the stream with the giveaway for this, because I think this is brilliant, man. I think that is amazing, and I think it's great that the general manager's letting us put it out in the lobby at the golf club, at the clubhouse, and we'll get a load of footfall, a load of donations before we even start. But that, to kick off, is going to be an absolutely, it's going to be absolutely class. It's beautiful, beautiful thing. Oh. And let's go through the other stuff that you sent up. Oh, I'm sweating, man. So he sent up a whole bunch of stuff. Let's go through this stuff here first. So he sent Arcade Games, which is a PC compilation kind of thing. He sent that. He sent Warhammer 40k Rights of War, which is a big box PC game, which is really cool. Even just the artwork is amazing. You know, it looks like a Command and Conquer kind of game, like an RTS. Let's see what's in here. Yeah, it's all in here. You know, you've got the manual, you've got the game, and then a unit reference guide as well. That's a mint piece, man. So I know there's a lot of people that are into big box PC stuff. I know James, the Ghetto Gang, James Skinner, he's right into his big box at the moment. He's picking up some big box stuff. We've also got this, which is, I believe it's quite an expensive game. Rare. I've never seen one before. I don't know if it's rare or I don't know. But it's Aug'25. The Sun is in Your Hands. It's a Game Boy Advance game. And basically you had to play this game like in the sun. I think. Does it have like a solar panel on it or something like that? But it's a weird game, and I remember seeing it way back in the day in magazines and stuff. And I just thought that will never work in Scotland. There's no sun in Scotland. But that's pretty cool. And then we've got a shoebox of stuff. Again, really cool stuff out here, man. We've got a Spectrum, is it Spectrum? Amstrad Action Pack. Complete game of City Slicker. Aye. So a wee Amstrad game there. We've got Pokemon Stadium for the N64. We've got Lombard Rally for the Atari ST. This game looks really cool. Like in the back screenshots, you got the cockpit kind of view. I think that looks pretty good. That I'm quite liking. There's been quite a resurgence of like old school racers. You watch like Subliminal VCR and James Retro Import Gamer. They've been playing like, what was it? Old School Rally, I think it was, and the new F1 one, Formula Legends. So there's a big influx of like retro 32-bit kind of racing games, which is pretty cool. And this is a nice wee thing as well. Atari ST, it's got the floppy disks in there, and it's got the instruction manual as well. That's a nice piece. And then we've got this cool little handheld. I don't know anything. In fact, do you know what? Did I get this stuff before Soup? I think he mentioned this when he was looking at it. Or was it Ed? Can't remember. But this is pretty cool as well. Preloaded with 50 Atari classics. I don't know anything about it, but it's got that kind of wood effect and things. It's brand new and sealed. He's never opened it, so it is like a brand new little handheld, which is pretty cool, especially for the Atari collectors. That's mint. And then we've got SingStar ABBA. Everyone needs SingStar ABBA. The missus actually mentioned when she's seen that, she was like, oh, I want to play that. Road Trip Adventure on the PS2. LEDs. It's a Konami game on the Wii. I don't know if I think I've got this, I'm not sure. LEDs. What is it? Is it like a puzzle game or something? I have no idea. That's cool. And we've got Shadow of Mordor for PS4. So like I said, we'll bundle things up, so PS2 stuff will stay with PS2 stuff, and PS4 stuff will stay with the PS4. Torment Tides of Numenera. Physical bonus content, world map, soundtrack CD, which seems to be all in there. That's cool. Looks like an old style Diablo, Baldur's Gate, maybe kind of RPG. And then this one here, which is meant to be, there's going to be loads of folk out here that will want this game, I think, because it's that kind of retro, modern retro that a lot of people are loving these days, absolutely loving, and it's Ninja 5.0. I'm sure there's a lot of folk out there that would want to play this. It does look very retro, very 16-bit. I don't know anything about it, to be honest with you. It's probably too hard for me. But now that's all the bunch we got from Be Crazy. Oh, that's why I put stuff away again, because if I don't put it away, I'll never put it away. Just bear with me 2 seconds. So that was from Soup, and then that was from BS Crazy. So what is next? What do we have next? So the next person I met was Retro Ed. What an absolute gent this guy is, man. Absolutely love making Retro Ed. I've been watching him for years, obviously, so to finally see him in real life was just amazing. So his stuff's all over here. Honestly, there's stuff everywhere, man. Right, we'll get that one last. So he brought up 2 bags of stuff. I am sweating. So we're just going to pull it from back here, because there's a lot of stuff in here. So it's a whole bag full of magazines and books. I love magazines, love books, love like flicking through the pages and things like that. So we've got we've got Guinness World Records, Gamers Edition, Volume 11. Sega Powered magazines. I don't know if these were the kind of newer kind of Sega magazines, because this is like crisp condition. The Sonic Frontiers eye, so it must be new. Sega Mania. Again, I think these are the newer kind of magazines. There's a little Mega CD mini guide in this one. The Sega Mania. There's a CD with that one. Jeez, oh. How many Sega Manias are there? A few Sega Mania magazines. So I'm thinking these are like newly printed fan run magazines, I guess. End Gamer, so like Wii U, the future of gaming, the Wii U. Nintendo official magazine, Why Nintendo Owns 2007. I'm not sure about that. Super Play magazine, so this is obviously like a retro and older magazines. I've got one Super Play there that I got from Eddie Rollercore. Oh, there's loads in here, man. But I'm just going to fly through them so you can see. Sega Powered, the class of 2022. This is a hardback one. More Sega Powered, loads of Sega Powered. Jeez, oh, you must have. Is it like a full collection? Issue 1, issue 2, issue 3, issue 4, issue 5. I think there's a full bloody collection of Sega Powered magazines here. And like the artwork on the front is just stunning, man. So you get like a old style Sonic there. Got a Rio from Shenmue. Look at that, that's amazing. Panzer Dragoon. But also there's a print here just of Panzer Dragoon, which is nice and crisp. That'd be nice in a picture frame as well. Something sticking out of this one. Sega Powered Top Secret, your guide to the best secrets and Easter eggs in Sega games. More Sega Powered. He must have the whole Sega Powered collection. Must have. Who's that? Jackie? Jackie from Aug'25. Retro Gamer magazines. Whole bunch of them here. I mean, that one's really cool with the, what do you call them? What do you call that? Gunstar Heroes in the front. Big fan of magazines. I love having it. I've got loads of magazines up here. Even looking through these, I'm like, oh, I like them. Another bunch of retro gamers here as well. Look at that, outrunner in front. James will love that. And then we've got 2 books here. These two books are heavy, but brilliant, absolutely brilliant, man. So you get the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the NES Library. Big chunky books these. I'm sure we've seen these. I'm sure a few of you have seen them around before. Is it Bitmap Books that did these? I can't remember. Tell me aside. Pat Country. I don't know who Pat Country is. Oh, it's Pat Country. Is that Essex Rob's pal? Aye. These books are mega, absolutely stunning. They're just history. They're just amazing. Put that one back there. And then the Ultimate Nintendo Guide to the SNES Library. So you get the NES and the SNES book. This one's got a bit of a ding in the corner. I don't know if it was done here, but it's not a game changer. It's absolutely fine. Aye. What a book that these are. Absolutely brilliant. Just history, isn't it? So that was all the magazines and stuff that Ed brought up with him. He came up last month. Which again was just absolutely brilliant to meet him. And then he came in the house and he brought 2 big bags full. Next bag. Great stuff in here as well. Just great stuff, man. A couple of Games Master magazines. I love Games Master when I was wee. I really like the Games Master magazines. I really like the outlay of them. Like it was almost kind of like hectic and aye. Even the screenshots and everything were just kind of like all over the shop, and I just liked that. I liked the layout of it, as opposed to like Edge magazines where it was very professional and very columned and aye, very professionally done. Games Master was just a bit hectic. So we've got them. Also got for some, if there's any comic book collectors, we've got Tank Girl. Some Tank Girl comics. Gold. These have been signed as well, so he got them signed at Forbidden Planet. So we've got Tank Girl Gold, we've got World War Tank Girl, and Tank Girl. 2 girls, 1 tank. 2 girls, 1 tank. Brilliant, and these are all signed. I'm sure that one's signed as well. Oh, I am sweating. Jeez. And then in here, he's gave us the PlayStation Mini, which is absolutely brilliant, because I'm sure he said he's got the wee kind of USB stick, so there's a lot more games on there than just the, was it 20 preloaded games, so that's a hefty piece. That's a quality item right there, by the way. That's one item I would want. And then Retro Ed, being Retro Ed, gave us a nice 3DS, a nice pink one. I think he's teasing Retro Import Gamer to get bidden. It doesn't have all the inserts he said in here, but it's got everything that it needs. Does that make sense? Aye. Can I open it? Yes, can. Yes, it's got the 3DS in there. It's got the charger and stuff, and the AR, is it AR cards and stuff? So aye, that's like a full complete 3DS, which is lovely. Oh, come on, get that from there. So that's from Ed, Retro Ed. That's a huge stack as well, man. And those books are going to cost a fortune to send off. Hopefully somebody wins them locally. Oh. And then the last bundle I got was from the weekend just past. I got to meet up with Jim Cabana. So I was down at Arcade Club with Sega Saturn Lad, Potlink Northerner, and Jim Corbana, and it was just a pleasure to meet this guy as well. I've known him for years on YouTube, and I love his videos. I love my favourite videos are pickup videos, and when he does a pickup video, man, he goes all in. Like, his pickup videos are insane. But the whole big bag here from, first of all, we'll go like all the other guys. Everyone has said if there's anything in the boxes you want, you keep, and that's fine. And I didn't want to do that until Jim gave me this bag, and there's one item that I wanted to keep, and I've asked him if I can keep it, and he said it's fine, I can keep it, and I'm like, amazing. It's not a big item, it's just a little thing that I just absolutely love. Because I love this franchise, I love this universe that's been created by them. And I think it's a cracking, it's just a little pin, it's a wee pin. But it's the Federal Bureau of Control pin. I mean, I love Control, I love Alan Wake, I love Quantum Break, I love that whole universe that they've created. I just love all that, and I think it's fantastic, and I'm so chuffed to have that, by the way. He's got no idea how chuffed I am to have that. I'm going to keep that there forever. I'm going to put it in my bag or something, or I love it. I absolutely love it. So we've got this bag from Jim, full of knickknacks and stuff. So we've got, this is for, who would like this? Sean, Retro Games Revived. Unfortunately, Sean, Retro Games Revived had to pull out. He was going to be here, but he can't get the time off work, I think it was, so unfortunately he can't come. But he can still bid, so make sure you're bidding, Sean. But this is a Call of Duty World War II officer, and it's one of those little cable guys. See, they hold the control over them, things like that. That's kind of cool. Loads of little knickknacks in here, which is absolutely brilliant. Put in there. And these toys here, or these models here, I absolutely love them. I've got the collection that I've got of them just now are boxed, so I've got them on the wall. But there's still a few that I still need to get. And one of them is like the Watcher. I still need to get him boxed, because they were selling them off at Game before Game became shite. They were selling them off for like a £5 or something, and they're brilliant. But I need to get the Watcher. And then we've got Aloy. These are great little models. I think these are brilliant models. I really do. I don't know who this guy is. I've got no idea. It looks like it's something from like Persona or something. I don't know. I've got no idea. Is it, or maybe Devil May? No, I've got no. I couldn't even hazard, I guess. Heihachi. Then we've got two kind of like mascots. We've got Sackboy and we've got Parappa. But I really do like these little guys. I like these guys, and I like the Disney Infinity, the Marvel ones. And obviously I like the ones that bloody Super Nintendo said well sold me, which is the thing about it. I just love little toys and things like that. Mario. I'm just going to stand them all up to the side just here because there's a few. Lara Croft. I guess it's for Tomb Raider 2 with that kind of jacket on. Drink of water. It's roasting in here. Super Mario RPG poster. More wee knickknacks in here. We've got RR. It's from Just Cause 4. What's his name? Rico Rodriguez or something? I can't remember, isn't it? Rico or something, or Rodriguez, or. But it's a cap from Just Cause 4. And we've got a patch and some pins from Outriders. I've not played Outriders much, but I know that Betty Hog Clinic, Bill, I know he was playing it maybe like a year ago or something. He was playing through the game. It looked quite cool, but I've never put time into it. But some Outriders stuff there. A Last of Us Part 2 keyring. Oh. 2 Super Nintendo manuals, so if anyone's looking for these. So we've got the Super Game Boy and Pilot Wings manuals, if anyone needs to complete those games. Escapist 2, which is a download code in box for the Switch. The wee Sonic. We've got a wee power armor from Fallout, so Alex Griffo would like that. Yeah. Got a Hercules, so we're slowly enticing Retro Ghetto to get involved and get donating. And he did last year. He did quite a bit, to be fair. But he's gonna want to try and get a hold of this guy, of Hercules. Bloody loves Hercules. There's no Reptar though, so we can't give him a Reptar. What else we got here? This is cool. This is a hefty thing here, which is Big Daddy. That's a hefty bloody statue, that. Got Splinter Cell. Oh my god, what's his name? What's his name? Fisher. Somebody Fisher. Sam Fisher. That's it. So Splinter Cell, Blacklist, Conviction, sorry. That model, statue. Which I've never played Splinter Cell, but I've heard Conviction and Blacklist. I think Conviction more so. I think that game's meant to be a lot different to the other Splinter Cell games, and it sounds more up my kind of street. And I don't know who these guys are in terms of, I know what they're from, but I don't know their names. But I don't think this is Ezio. Maybe it is, but no, I don't think that is Ezio. I think Ezio is in here, but I don't think this is him. So I don't know who he is. But Assassin's Creed guy. Then we've got a little sister. We put the gun on her. Not the gun, what is it? Adam. Is that what you call it? So we've got a little sister. Creepy little thing. The missus seen that downstairs and she's like, I don't like that. That's creepy. And then another Big Daddy. Bioshock games are just top class. We've got 2 face plates for the 360. So we've got the Gears of War faceplate, which is cool, and then we've got the Fear faceplate as well. So they're kind of cool for the 360 collectors as well. I've got a Gears of War 360 there, but it's a different kind of thing. Yeah. 2 more big statues here, which are really, really cool, man. One of them I just played this year, which I've really enjoyed, and I'm going to mess up his name. In fact, no, it's no. I just told you a lie. So I don't know who he is. I thought it was Jacob Fry, but it's not. It's Assassin's Creed 2. So who is Assassin's Creed 2? Is that Ezio? I've got no idea. No idea. My Assassin's Creed knowledge goes as far back as Black Flag, and I don't know 3 to Revelations, anything. I don't know any of that. I only know Black Flag. But he's cool. He's well cool. I thought it was Jacob Fry at first, but it's not. Is it Jacob Fry? I can't remember. But he's cool. And then this one is probably the coolest one. I'm sure this is Ezio. I'm probably wrong, like an idiot. Was Ezio in the first game? Anyway, that one's real cool, man, isn't it? That is absolutely brilliant. So who's this? Is this Ezio? Who's the other one? Autori? I have no idea. But that is a cool model, that one, man. I really like that. And it's proper like Assassin's Creed 1. Like I remember like in the magazines and stuff when Assassin's Creed 1 was first coming out, it looked amazing, man. And like this is just, that's just the picture of that time. This is the model of that time, sorry. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Oh! And that is that. Tons of stuff. So again, thank you very much. Super Pants, BS Crazy, Retro Ed, and Jim Cabana. Absolutely rammed packed full of stuff. We're going to make some money for the kids for sure this year, man. That's absolutely brilliant. And again, please do take part in the kind of the photo mode contest, because I know that a lot of people don't utilise photo mode. Like the people that watch that I talk to, sorry, they don't really utilise it. But it's such a cool thing to do. Honestly, it is so cool. Like I do talk to a lot of virtual photographers and things like that. We share pictures and stuff, and we talk now and again. But the guys that watch my YouTube and like, I don't think they're interested in it. But I just think give it a go, because it is really good fun. I know that Jordy Slasher's flirted with the idea. Scott Glory Hunter, I know he was going to start doing a little bit of it, I think. And Hapes of Games, he mentioned in one of the last kind of Twitter posts that he would like to try his hand at it, and I think that's just something you should just try your hand at it, just give it a go, see what you think. But because it is really cool, I really do enjoy doing the virtual photography, and I think it's very therapeutic for me as well. You can just play a game at any time and just hit pause and just get a really cool snapshot of what you're playing. I just really enjoy it. But anyway, that is everything. What was that, 42 minutes, man? That's a long video. I do apologise, and I do appreciate it if you all stuck around to watch. But you can see from the generosity of the guys here, we've got a load of stuff to give away. Somebody just fell. John McCready just fell. My toys are falling everywhere. Yeah, so on top of the stuff that we've got previously, and then on top with all this stuff, man, we're going to do well. We're going to do really well. Buzzing for it, exciting for it. And hopefully we'll see you all on the 1st of November. Take part, get your £10 in, here and there, wherever you can. It's all going, every single bit goes to a fantastic cause. Like, there's no greater cause, like in my opinion. I mean, it's just, and especially that time of year, going into Christmas time, and these kids are not doing well. It's not a nice period for them. Like to get, just to have that, it's just good. It's a feel good thing as well. But anyway, thank you all very much for watching, and I'll see you all later. Cheers. Bye bye.